Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Aqua Theater here at Hersheypark. Our show is about to begin in just a few moments. For the safety of the trainers and animals, we ask that you do not walk within the concrete area around the pool while the show is in progress. If you wish to exit after the show has begun, we ask that you walk up the stairs, around, and down the stairs located at the furthest end of the bleachers. Now, please give a warm welcome to the trainers of Oceans of Fun.
Good afternoon. How's everyone doing today? Excellent. That is great to hear. Welcome everyone here to the Hersheypark Aqua Theater, the sweetest place on earth. Currently, we are the home to 2 California sea lions and 2 Atlantic harbor seals. We are a facility dedicated here to the field of marine mammal science and education. Now, what that means is with the help of some very special flippered friends, we focus on educating the public about things like marine life, our environment, and conservation. Now, speaking of those flippered friends, I would love to introduce you to our first star. This is our 9-year-old female Atlantic harbor seal. She's weighing in right around 120 pounds, and believe it or not, knows what the sound of your applause means. So please make a nice and loud for Mango. Presentation. All of our animals do know what your applause means, so anytime you see something you like, make sure you make it nice and loud and let our animals know they are doing a fantastic job. Out in the wild, seals and sea lions only live to be about 10 to 15 years old, whereas here in zoos and aquariums, they live twice that, into their late 20s as well as their 30s. And that's due to a variety of reasons. They never have to worry about where their next meal is coming from, or losing their habitat, or all of that pollution in our oceans. One other reason we can extend their lives is actually due to our training, and it's all part of a process that we call husbandry care. We must be able to provide our animals with the best care possible in a comfortable setting. By presenting their eyes and ears and mouths and even flippers, we are able to examine each animal daily. This allows us to make any medical work restraint-free and most importantly comfortable for both our animals and our trainers. Now, Mango is demonstrating one of her husbandry behaviors, her position for a voluntary ultrasound. Now, she did do a great job. What do you say? Let's put our hands together for her. Some other examples of these behaviors could also vary from laying out for x-rays. We could even get a voluntary blood sample from a hind flipper, and believe it or not, we could ask them to open their mouths nice and wide and even brush their teeth. Now, play behavior is extremely important for all animals. Through play, juvenile animals will learn about their environment, develop relationships, all while increasing their strength and coordination. Training is a great learning game that helps to provide our animals with the mental and physical activity they need to be healthy. Right now, we would love to highlight some of the play behaviors that Mango has been working on by turning down the microphone and turning up the music and allowing you to watch her play with her trainer. Keep in mind, Mango knows what your applause means, so please make it nice and loud anytime you see something that you like. Keep in mind that it is dangerous to approach any animal in the wild. Believe it or not, it is actually a law that you must remain 100 yards away and never attempt to feed or touch any wild marine mammal. Now those laws are in place not just for your safety, but the safety and protection of these beautiful animals. Interactions like the ones here at the Aqua Theater are only made possible by professional trainers that come in each and every day to work one-on-one with these animals and develop a very special and trusting relationship. What do you say we put our hands together for Mango one more time? Very nicely done. Now seals and sea lions are amazing in that they live both on land and in the water, and they possess very unique adaptations in order to survive in both environments. They are very flexible and agile, which allows them to catch their daily supply of food as well as to avoid their natural predators. Now, one of their adaptations, in fact, is just their body shape alone. If you use your imagination, these animals are kind of shaped like a torpedo. What this is called is a hydrodynamic body shape, allowing them to cut through the water without wasting much energy. Another adaptation is actually their large and beautiful eyes. Vision is one of the most important senses for these animals, and they can see just as well under the water as they can up here on land, similar to as if you and I were wearing goggles. One other adaptation is all of those whiskers on the sides of their noses. These are very, very sensitive, and they're actually called vibrissae, and they can sense vibrations in the water. Now, all of these two work together to help them survive in these tough environments out in the ocean. And one of the most commonly asked questions that we get here is how much do these animals eat? They can eat anywhere, depending on the size of the animal and as well as the season, between 5 and 30 pounds of fish each and every day. We definitely do have a lot of seafood lovers around here. Our next star is a California sea lion. They can be found all up and down the coast of California, as far north as British Columbia, Canada, and all the way down to Baja, Mexico. What do you say we make it nice and loud and welcome Diego? Diego. Now, you may be wondering, and it's another commonly asked question, how do you train your animals to do these amazing things? And we use a simple technique here called bridge and target training. To target just means touch. Our animals learn to target or touch the end of their noses or any body part to the end of a long target pole or even a trainer's hand. Using this tool, we can guide our animals through different behaviors in very small steps. And we can even eventually fade that target away and communicate using our hands and our voices. Now, the bridge is a clicker located on our trainer's left wrist, and this tells our animals, good job, a great big reward is on its way. We use a lot of different rewards with our animals that can vary from all of the tasty fish they enjoy, maybe a back rub from a trainer, flavorless Jello treats, or even ice cubes. And once again, applause. What do you say we give Diego a great hand? Diego was demonstrating his husbandry training by having his teeth brushed. Seals and sea lions have 34 conical-shaped teeth. They're shaped just like an upside-down ice cream cone. And believe it or not, they don't use any of those teeth for chewing, but instead biting and grabbing slippery fish and then swallowing the pieces down whole. Now, it does look like I have a moment, and what's really cool about these shows is that they are all different, and I've been doing a lot of talking. I would love to open up the floor right now and see if any of you in my audience have any questions for me, maybe about our facility or about our animals. There are a lot of you, so if you do have a question, make sure you raise your hand nice and high. I did see your hand first, sweetheart. What is your question? Which one's the girl and which one's the boy? That's a great question. We have 4 animals total. 3 of them are boys. We have Diego, who you just met, his brother Colby, and another male harbor seal named Bumper. And our girl is Mango, the first star in our show. That's a great question. Any other questions for me? I saw your hand too. How old are they? That's another great question. So Diego's our oldest. He's 11 years old. Colby is 3, our other sea lion. We also have Bumper, like I mentioned, he is 6 years old. And Mango is 9 years old. That's another great question. Yeah, what's your question? What do they eat? That is a great question. Well, these animals are what's called opportunistic feeders. So that means they are not very picky about the kind of fish that they are eating, but they would love to get as much fish as they can. Here we are feeding them 2 kinds of fish. Caitlin, which is a small water-based fish, as well as herring. Now, if you need to leave, I'm very sorry. You'll have to go up and around. Thank you so much.
Don't block me.
Well, it does look like Diego has joined us once again. If you do have any additional questions, please hold on to those, and please come down after the show and ask us, because I would like to redirect our attention to Diego, who's going to share with us a very important message. Did you know that the choices that we make every day affect the health of our oceans? And the health of our oceans in turn affect us in our daily lives. When we do things like burning fossil fuels such as gas, oil, and coal, we are introducing excess carbon dioxide into our atmosphere. This traps excess heat, affecting all ecosystems. But simple things just like recycling can help all of these animals and our environments. One more time, let's make it nice and loud for Diego. Very nicely done. What do you say? Let's put our hands together one more time. Let's hear for Diego. Very nicely done. Now, hopefully, you have come away from our presentation with a greater appreciation and understanding for these animals. Because seals and sea lions aren't just some of the many animals that are found living in our seas. They are a part of a web of life that extends well out of the water to all life here on Earth. We do hope that you're willing to make small changes in your own homes to help all of these animals. Just like recycling, we can also support environmentally friendly companies and regulations. And if you are a seafood lover, you can make informed choices with the helpful resource known as the Seafood Watch Guide. So this can help you to determine what seafood is sustainable. So that means there will be lots of fish in the world for future generations to come. If you are interested in this app, we have a sign on the left-hand side of the pool as you exit. Very nice job, Diego. Now, if you are looking for a great souvenir from your day here at Hersheypark, we will be offering a photo session with one of our stars following the presentation. If you are interested in getting your picture taken with one of our stars, you can head up to the top of the stadium following our presentation and purchase a ticket. Now, space is limited, so definitely head right on up there after our show. On behalf of everyone here at the Aqua Theater, I'd like to thank you so much for joining us today. As you exit, we do ask that you stay a couple steps back from our front pool wall for the comfort and safety of our animals. Once again, thank you, and please enjoy the rest of your day here at Hersheypark. Bye-bye, everyone.